Good morning, and welcome back to another episode of the Talk to Tanner Morning Show, where we go over tips, tricks, ideas, and exercises to help make you the best possible version of yourself, not only for you, but for the people you love most. And as for the people we love most, coming back from Christmas break, I was moving so slow this morning. There's this rule on habits or rules on doing anything for a long-term basis. And it was in college, it was one of my best friends' mom. She randomly said it, and it stuck with me. And it was like this rule of one, but never two. One, but never two. So what does this rule mean? So today we're talking about how to balance back from the holidays. And this initial rule that I liked a lot and I thought was really cool was one, but never two. And you will, so say if I'm doing this morning show, I'm talking about working out, I'm talking about reading books, I'm talking about anything that I'm trying to do on a daily basis. It is okay to take one day off. It is okay to take one day off. But just be very careful when you take two, three, four in a row, because it's really hard. It's really easy and really quick to break a habit, but it takes a long time to build it back up. So, what are some things that I took time off this last week? So, I took pretty much a full week off. As soon as my girlfriend got off for school, I checked out quite a bit, other than just talking with the initial clients that I had, and then just doing some goal setting meetings. But other than that, we really weren't going too hard. We took quite a break, honestly, which was really nice. It's just getting going again, like this morning when the alarm clock went off. I was like, damn, that shit sucks. Or when I took the cold shower this morning, it was extra cold. So it's just shouldn't be a surprise to us. Or when it is a little difficult to get going again, just understand that it is going to be just that. It's going to be slightly harder. It's going to suck a little bit more. But as we know, personal development is what we're here for and what we are trying to do. Personal development. And as coaches, as entrepreneurs ourselves, we're not going to talk shit about stuff that we're not doing ourselves. So we got to get back on the horse. And just when you do that, understand it's going to be a little tough, and give yourself a bit of a break. Whether it's today, I think we started a couple minutes late. We were a couple minutes late, and we don't like being late. But hey, we're on here. We're back to the grind, episode 182. And that's one of the first rules be very careful of when you're setting goals and when you're trying to think of when I want to take breaks and stuff like that. If there is anything in particular that you do want to do on a daily basis, just make sure that you can take a break from it. But if you do want to do it consistently and you want it to get easy, remember the rule: one, you can take one day off, but not two. And I like this the most with reading books to learn, with working out, taking a day off to rest, but don't take more than 2 days off, that type deal. Even if it's just like some basic cardio and stretching. Say if you're really sore, you're getting back into it, you've taken a break, you're getting sore. No, you shouldn't have your chest be really sore and then go do a bunch of bench press. I'm not saying that. Say if you're really sore, then the next day you would be doing something really light, like stretching or getting in a sauna or going for a light jog or something along those lines. So the rule one, but never two, is always a gem. And additionally, a shout out to my amazing and wonderful girlfriend, and for getting this embroidery done on the Talk to Tanner mug. So we got a Yeti on here. That's Yeti. Shout out to them. Come on, give me a sponsor. But we got this cool mug going on, showing the friends over at Instagram. I'm pretty excited about it. So this bad boy will be strategically placed, always, always hanging out here. So shout out to my amazing, wonderful girlfriend. I'm very, very grateful for the gifts. So we went over first on how to not break a habit, that whole rule 1 but never 2. And the next thing I would focus on, me personally, what helps me when you take some time off and then you're getting back into it, is to write out a list of things that you're grateful for. Writing out a list of things you're grateful for. So I'll go ahead and I'll say some out loud, and then you go ahead in your own time if you want to click pause, or if you want to just get a notebook out and you start writing down things. A great exercise when you're feeling down and you're feeling a little tired is to, again, write out the things that you have. And we'll talk about the next step here in the next second. So we'll go ahead, for me, just listing off a couple things. I am very grateful for my family. I am very grateful for this house that I live in. It has been like 30 below, dude. You need to die out there here in the Midwest. I think it's snowing right now. So it's really cold. It's really windy. I'm really grateful for the house that we live in. So family, I'm grateful for this home that we live in. I'm grateful for all of the amazing food that we got to eat over the last couple days. Just my sister's boyfriend makes just these egregiously good, like biscuits and gravy. And we got to eat that up yesterday morning. That was absolutely delicious. And then my girlfriend's mom, they had like 10 crock pots going. So very, very grateful for all of the food. And then, of course, very grateful for health, man. Something I did see over the holidays, certain people that I get to see through families, through friends, and this and that, and see some people who are pretty unhealthy, or seeing some people who are just sick, or seeing people who are injured. It's like, man, if you got your health, dude, you got to get that written down. Remember what you got. It's like, what are you really working for? All this stuff that we're working for is to feel good, to feel like we're making progress towards things that we actually care about. One of my top 5 values, which something we got to have in our back pocket all the time, is health, is understanding that what you really, really want ultimately is to feel good. And when you do not feel good, all of your energy will be going towards trying to feel good. So again, that's something that I find very helpful to remember. I don't know about you, but the whole point of your hustle and the whole point of what it is that we're trying to do is to make ourselves feel good. And if you already possess this, then you have everything you need to be happy, and you have everything that you need from a tool basis to get going in the right direction. So health is wealth, and that one's always a huge one. So adding that to our list: family, shelter, food, the health. And then lastly, I would say the holiday spirit and the cheer. There's something special, truly special whenever you get involved with family, whenever you get involved with people who you care about, and there's gift giving and exchanges and stuff. When intentions are good and it's positive energy all around, it's a fun environment to be a part of. And I'm very, very grateful for that. So thank you for, we got some really cool gifts this year, including, shout out to the mug that got made, and so much more, whether it was some stuff for camping that we're going to be going on, some expeditions here in the summertime, or just simple, basic things like cards that say I love you. Thank you all for all of the gifts that we've gotten. And again, this is a fun little exercise. So now that you have this all written down out, say on a piece of paper, or say if you got a chalkboard, say if you got a whiteboard or something like that, write this stuff down. Write out a list of the things that you're grateful for if you're feeling down. And now I want you to ask yourself, is it worth it for me to work hard towards what it is I want to get done for these people, for these things I've received, for these things I have? Do you want to get back to work? Do you need a longer break? And be absolutely honest with yourself. That's this morning when I was writing out these things that I was grateful for and I had a list, then ask myself, okay, is it worth it to do the morning show? And is it worth it to make some marketing material? And is it worth to kind of refine some of my goal stuff that I'm going to be going over with my girlfriend and my sister and her boyfriend and stuff later today? We're going to do a fun goal setting exercise. Is it worth it for me to get back to work? Do I need a long break? And my answer was no. I was like, no, I want to go. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get to episode 182. We're on the hunt. We're on the grind. We're aiming for 1,000 episodes. And to get there, you got to keep making episodes. And that's truly what I want. So just take the time to write out what it is you're grateful for, what it is that you really want, and see if that can help pull you in the right direction. And starting off small with what you're trying to get done. So maybe today after Christmas, you're just doing a little budgeting. You're kind of maybe writing out a few additional goals. Maybe you're just writing out a few things that you're grateful for. What is it that you can do today, the small step forward to bounce back and to get on track? Because I know over the Christmas holiday, I ate so much food and I drank a lot. And now I'm like, wow, I'm pretty tired. The alarm clock was sounding extra loud and I was getting extra tired. So we're back here. We're rolling. We're getting it done. I just wanted to hop on here and go over those two things. The rules, 1, but never 2. So if there's a habit you're trying to start, you want to get up early. You feel free to take a day off, but don't take that second day off, because that's when people usually quit. And then they take the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, the 6th day off, and they never get going again. Or say if it's with working out, they take 1 day off. That's fine to rest and recover. But that second day, you got to get back on the horse. You got to bounce back and get rolling with it. So we're here. We're grinding. We'll be back with another episode of the Talk to Tanner Morning Show at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. And we'll be going over a vision exercise. So if you want to create help with your vision for 2023, step in, swoop in, check us out, because we'll be going over my vision and we'll be kind of talking about 2023 and what you can do. See if we can have any helpful tips for you. I'm rolling out of here. That's it from me. Everyone have an amazing, amazing Monday, whether you're resting, whether you're getting back to work, whatever it is you're trying to get going. Let's bounce back strong. Have an amazing Monday. Cheers, friends.